What's up, OG5? Welcome to an updated half-ass review on the Vanhunks Bluefin 12. Now, some of this footage may look familiar. That's because I pulled some footage from the original video, but hang tight. There's some updated stuff in here. I want you guys to see how we fine-tuned our Vanhunks Bluefin to get it to be the best pristine fishing vessel that we have in our family. So, hang tight. Here we go. On this half-ass review, we're going over the Vanhunks 2012 Bluefin 12. Overall length is 12 feet long, 34 inches wide, has a height of 15 inches. All inserts and fixtures are of premium quality and secured with marine-grade stainless steel bolts and captive brass inserts. With a 555-pound weight capacity, the Bluefin is a UV-resistant, extremely durable, and the ultimate kayak for family and friends of any kayaking skill level. I will say it is nice to have a kayak that actually comes with all 8 scupper plugs, 2 paddles, a fishing rod holder, as well as 2 leashes for your paddles so they do not get away from you. What's going on, OG5? I was supposed to get raining, but it started storming, as you guys can see. And well, I thought I'd take this time because I'm going to do an updated half-ass review on the Vanhunks Bluefin 12. Forgive me if I'm not saying Vanhunks correctly. I know it's one of those names that you have to say just right, but I'm from the South and we call it Vanhunks, but I'm sure it's probably something like Vanhunks. But anyhow, the original Vanhunks half-ass reviews have been getting a lot of reviews, and the fashion of a half-ass review, it's a half-ass review. So I want to give you guys an update. We've had this thing for about a month now, a little bit longer. We're finally getting dialed in, and I just want to show you some of the upgrades we've made to the Vanhunks Bluefin 12 to make it the most pristine fishing vessel in kayak form that we can financially afford in our family. So, if you guys are looking for an affordable tandem kayak with comfortable seats that'll work for hours worth of fishing, that need a few tweaks to get it right where you need it, this is the updated version for you. Here we go. One of the most important things is a leash for your fishing rod. I don't know if it's because of how close the hole is, but I have lost one of my cheap fishing rods on this boat. What happens is if you're trying to get to a location quickly and you paddle fast, your paddle comes back further than you expect, it hits underneath the reel, lifts it up and drops it out. I never had the issue on my lifetime. I don't know if the hole's further back, I don't know if it's the angle, but it was never an issue. I have leashes for this one now, but I had never lost a pole. I lost the pole my second day on this. So first and foremost, go on Amazon, like 15 bucks or $12 or so. You can get like 4 of these super long leashes. And at first you're gonna think they're too long, but where they work great is, as you've seen in my videos, is take the rod you're not using, lay it down backwards, and so having a long leash gives you room to lay it down. You may want to put your rod down so you don't smack into it. More important upgrade is this guy right here. My only complaint about the Bluefin, well, one of my 2 only complaints about the Bluefin is the lack of paddle storage. So we went on Amazon, we got these paddle straps. It's sad you got to drill a hole in the side of your new vessel. Put this guy on, so when you're in the water, you're saving as much cab room as you can for yourself and your partner. Oh, I don't know. This is probably a cichlid. This isn't fighting like no bass. What the hell is that? That's a cichlid, ain't it? Oh, that's a tilapia, ain't it? What the hell is that? That's a big boy.
Hi guys.
What the hell is that?
He's huge. That's a big tilapia, I think.
Here, make sure my pole don't fall in the water. Hmm?
How come he didn't ping on the radar? He's good.
I don't know, it's the biggest fish I've caught. This guy's huge. Look at this guy. That's a big fish. So we have one on each side. Okay. Then we added the Garmin Striker 4 right here. There is a video about my battery box that I built. This is a Yak Attack transom holder. He just flips up over and goes down into the water. This is a great add-on to the kayak. Now, just to give you guys an overall review, maybe things I missed in the other video. I'm 6'5", 6'5", 220 pounds. I always sit in the back. As you can see, at 6'5", plenty of leg room. Plenty of leg room. The built-in foot holders are just the right length, and they're perfect. And if you're shorter, they have other options. Complaint time. One of the reasons we bought this unit was we were looking for chairs. If you guys go back and look at the past video, I think it's entitled Family Weekend Kayaking, we rented a tandem kayak for Carrie and Nugget. And their biggest complaint was the seats sucked and their butts hurt. And I have known from my lifetime kayak that that seat is super comfortable. So we intentionally sought after a tandem kayak with seats similar to the Lifetime. Now the Lifetime is set up to come off, but the hardware is nicer. The straps are bigger. My biggest complaint about this entire vessel are the straps on the seats. I don't know if the straps aren't wide enough. I don't know if this plasticware is not heavy duty enough, but basically you have to pull up on these straps to bring your chair up. You want a good vertical on your chair for paddling. As time goes by, this keeps slipping, and before you know it, you're rocking the passenger seat position that every kid does in their friend's car. Oh, you want to pull the depth finder out of the water? Nah, we're good. Oh, that sucks. The other side is too, these constantly start to slip. They need to use a wider gauge strap, something that's going to be a little harder to pull through here, because what happens is and you can see right here how loose it is. And so I'm constantly pulling these straps to tighten them down, pulling these straps to tighten them down, and within an hour they loosen up. My Lifetime, I never have a problem with that. Same thing with the front one. Carrie's constantly end up leaning back, so as she's paddling, she got to pull up on these, get herself a nice stance, and then continuously pull up on these. The comfort level on these chairs are great, but the consistency and rigidity of the strap system, if anybody from Vanhunks is watching, talk to your vendor, or if you're building them in-house, get a wider gauge strap, something that takes a little more effort to feed through there, because as I said, you spend an hour or two, you're going to start casting backwards, the bottom's going to start sinking. So chair comfort level, I give a B+. Chair consistency and rigidity, I give a C- to. Now I did call Vanhunks today, and they confirmed my suspicion that this here is a divot, so you can put a trolling motor mount to add a trolling motor to your vessel and have it secured in nicely. So that's great. never really used a fishing rod holder. I think we put a GoPro more in there than anything else. But other than that, that is my only real complaint. The straps on the seats. Seats themselves are fine, I get it. They make it so you can take them off and wash them. I think, maybe not. I haven't tried taking them off. Guess when you look at the bottom, they'll confirm that hypothesis. So maybe they're designed to be taken off, I don't know. All I know is that we're constantly pulling on these straps, trying to tighten them down, and they're constantly getting loose. So my biggest complaint is definitely the seats. Nice, nice, nice. That's a nice one. Okay, Red's catching. No reason to switch.
He's big.
Yep, let me put my pole over here. Keep him in the water. You want to take him off? So you're gonna have to do one of them. Wow, that's a nice fish. That's your biggest fish. I don't want to get a hook in the leg, dude. So chillax. Wow, wow. You want to? Sorry, dude. Look at that.
I like that.
That's a pretty fish. Here.
Oh, I can't hold it from
Put
the top.
it, put it, either one.
I can't get him this way
Put
I'm
it-
sitting. Oh, he's biting me. He's biting me. He's biting me. Here he is.
That's your biggest fish. Congratulations. Definitely put a marker down on that. Let's stay here for a few minutes. Yep. Good job.
It was nice because I could see him too.
I need to get on the board because this is ridiculous.
At least I'm on the board with the best bass ever.
Yep. Best bass ever. Biggest bass. Okay, you can get that one off. That one don't even count. You have to steer the boat.
He's a small bass. He'll never come. Oh, God. Now that one's a French fry. The one last night was bigger than that one.
Here you go, little guy. Come back home. Hello. Oh, damn it, Don. Oh, woo, saved it. Bounced it right out of the tree. This is the most you've caught off a crankbait, ain't it?
I think before that was only one.
I think I just got. Oh, I got a fish on. I'm just sitting here. I was getting a soda out of the cooler, and I got a fish on. I think it's the first fish. What the hell is this thing? Whoa!
He's a monster.
That's another freaking tilapia.
He's huge.
I am like the tilapia master.
He's huge.
Here, hold the rod.
You're freaking huge.
I know, but I don't want to lose this bait. That's real.
Look at his butt. I've never seen a butt on a fish.
Sorry, dude. I got to get a better grip on you.
Look at his eyeballs. I know. almost got poked in the eyeball. You crazy.
Mm-hmm. Damn it, I didn't get a chance to get him on video. He's so damn heavy. I hope you guys saw that.
Here.
Carrie's the bass master. Apparently I'm the tilapia master. And once again, I wasn't even reeling. I was getting a soda out of my cooler. I was getting a soda out of the cooler and caught another tilapia. You got that crankbait on there. You're trying to situate yourself.
That's weird. They didn't even mark.
Yep. Phantom fish. The last one we caught didn't mark either. That is the first fish I've caught on this setup. Really?
Alright, well, I'm gonna go that way.
This is the same fish?
Fish.
Please tell me. This gotta be another. That's another damn tilapia.
That's trying to save one.
No, it's a smaller one.
Okay, I'm going over there.
So I am the tilapia master.
Good thing we can't eat them.
Mm-hmm.
Is that oh.
Here, you want to grab my reel again?
Jumped up over here.
Hold on, dude.
That must be a tilapia nest there or something. What is that thing stick? That's a stick, right?
Where? Dude, I'm trying to get you out of here. There we go. I feel like a puss using a glove, but these things are so big and heavy, and I need something to grip it with. So that's two tilapia. This one's small compared to that other one. Do we want to sit here and catch tilapia all day, or do we want to move on? Okay, I think it's time to wrap up the now history's longest half-assed review. So all in all, in the Vanhunks Bluefin 12, I'm going to give it a good B-. Only complaints I have is one, because of how close the rear pole holders sit to the seat. As you guys saw, I did lose a reel. The argument could be made for an extra $15 on the price point. They could have included leashes, but hey, that's not on them, that's on me. Other complaint I have, really not a complaint, just a heads up for you guys, is when you're floating around, you take your legs straight. These edges are rounded, but they do kind of sting your legs after a while, so you want to keep your feet in your feet holder as much as possible. So at the end of the day, one of the main reasons this gets a B is because of the lack of paddle storage. If the paddle storage came factory, was mounted on the sides, I'd give this thing a solid A-. But other than that, it's a great boat. Price point's good. So if you guys are surfing around YouTube and come across this video because you're looking for information on the Vanhunks Bluefin 12, it does, you know, it's a great boat. I like it. I'm satisfied with it. We refer to it as Big John, and that's Little Steve. But thank you guys so much. If you hung out this long, thank you. It's a long video. Please like, subscribe, share us with your friends, and go check out some of our other half-assed reviews. They're usually a lot shorter because, well, they're half-assed. But I like this boat so much, and I realized at the time of making this there was no other videos out on the Vanhunks Bluefin 12, so I wanted to be the first and give you guys quality information. And as you saw, we did catch some fish. We haven't found the big ones yet. Carrie and I did find a new location where the water's deep, and we think the big guys are down there. So hopefully in the next video, we'll have some big boys for you. Thank you guys.
This has been a Digital 410 production.